A wild Charmander appears. What? Actually, it's me. Just kidding. It's not a real Charmander. What I could pretend to be. I even got my flame tail thing. Hey, friend, it's Ritz. Welcome back to TMITuesday, the show where I overshare. This week, we are answering questions that you guys submitted that had no theme, and I don't have a theme for the next week. So if you guys have suggestions for future themes and things for me to talk about and whatever, then leave your questions and themes and all that stuff in the comments down below, and I'll answer them. But let's just jump right into the questions. Shy Guy asks, what do I think of Neighborhood's album Wiped Out? I don't know who that is. Probably, I don't have thoughts on it. I'm sorry. I should, but I don't. Nauseous Crayon asks, what's the worst thing I've eaten? Probably Vegemite. I had it when I was in Australia. It was disgusting because they gave us a giant fucking spoonful, and it was just, it was too much. Couldn't handle it. Never again. No thanks. Mr. Jackson asks what I think about the Black Keys, and I have no idea. I don't know who that is. They're probably some popular band that I don't listen to because I don't listen to the radio or anything besides my Spotify weekly playlist, so. Birdie Paul asks if I could go into any book, movie, or game, which would it be? Kingdom Hearts for game, book, Harry Potter, and movie, fuck it, we'll go with Harry Potter as well, because I'm original and stealing my own answer. Nobody's Dogma says if I could have any 2 Kingdom Hearts allies join me on a team, who would they be? I'm gonna go with Riku and King Mickey, just because I think that'd be kind of a fun party group thing. I might actually sub out Mickey for Donald Duck because he has more magic things. And Riku because he's like the best, obviously. Lewis Vincent asks if I ever listened to My Chemical Romance. Yes, very much yes. That was part of my emo phase. Randomai1131 asks what if I could get any tattoo, what would I get? I honestly already have my tattoo that I want, which is throw myself back into the ocean. Other ones I've thought about were Digimon Crest, which is funny wearing a Pokemon onesie. And also a Kingdom Hearts related tattoo, but I honestly haven't found something that I'm 100% certain I'd want. And it's something that tattoos are things that I'd want to sit on for a year or two before I get, because I don't want to rush into something and hate it down the road. Madeline Reynolds, do you drink Monster? No, I only drink water. No energy drinks or that things for me. So all my energy is natural energy. It's great. Justin Graham, have you found a possible new bae? Winky face. I've been kind of seeing someone for the last couple weeks, but knowing that I'm moving to Austin in 7 weeks, and I don't really want to do a long distance thing, we're kind of just enjoying the time that we have now, and we know that it's ultimately probably not going to go anywhere, but you know, it's always fun to have someone to go on dates with and stuff, so that's what we're going with for now. Lucas Vozar asks if I've ever listened to Arctic Monkeys. I've listened to a couple of their songs, but they're not necessarily my style or genre of music. Megs Games asks, do I like Panic! At the Disco? I like Panic! At the Disco's first 3 albums. The later ones are a lot more just pop and not so much my style, but the first album specifically is like my favorite, used to be my favorite road trip album for when I was doing long drives. I'd put that on repeat and just listen to it because I like the transitions of the 2 different genres, the first half of the album and the second half. Cragmaster, what is the best movie you've ever seen? That's a really hard question. I used to really like the movie Boiler Room. I used to really like Kingsman. That was one of my favorite movies from the year it came out. It Follows is a great horror movie, but I don't think I have an overarching favorite because I just like movies, and it's usually the most recent one I've seen because it's the one I remember the most. Magnus Faxium, do I watch anime? If so, what animes? I'm currently watching Drifters, Occultic 9, Bungo Stray Dogs for this season. Otherwise, I really like Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I liked Comic Got Kill, Log Horizon, Ruby. You should check that out. It's by Rooster Teeth. Pretty cool anime. I'm trying to find and watch other anime that I've missed. Like, I finished Mob Psycho recently, and that was great. Mob Psycho 100, check it out. It's really fucking good. Carson Aries asks, what kind of advice would I give to someone coming out of the closet? I honestly can't give specific advice to that question because it's such a case-by-case basis. I don't know if your parents are pro-gay or anti-gay because those are already 2 very different ways of coming out. Especially if your parents are anti-gay, I would probably not recommend coming out until you're in college or out of college and they don't have any financial control or other controls of your life so that you're able to just kind of make a clean break if you need to. But that's just my opinion. My coming out story is going to be different than everyone else's, so honestly, you may want to look into subreddits. There's a lot of people giving advice for that who are much more qualified and educated than I am. So hopefully that can help you out. Void to Game, your opening fan mail, a live penguin pops out. What do? I pronounce it penguin like Benedict Cumberbatch did in that entire fucking documentary he did. And then I give it a high five and then send it to an aquarium where it will live for the rest of its days. Yeah. Sean Heatherly asked if I could steal anything, what would I steal, and would I at all? I would steal the hearts of the nation. No, I don't think I'd really steal anything. I don't have anything that I want that I would like. Yeah, not my thing. Rachel X Baby asked if I like prog, metal, and rock. It really depends. I'm really particular with my music choices. I have to listen to a couple songs, and usually it's pretty hit or miss. I'm always interested to listen to new things, and there's always things that I'll find that I'm like, that's a jazzy, like a very jazz-influenced hip-hop song, and I love it. But then there's another jazz-influenced hip-hop song, and I hate it. And it's really just hit or miss, and depends on what I'm listening to in my mood at the time that I'm listening to things. So, no, but I may check it out later and see what I like. Eric Vonderwath says, do I have any obscure or atypical hidden talents? No, I can wiggle my ears a little bit. It's really just I can wiggle my entire face. I can do the one ear, the one eyebrow, and I can also do a couple impressions that are pretty generic. Everyone can do, like Mickey Mouse and Scooby-Doo and Mario and Eric Cartman. Pretty easy to go, wah-ha! That sort of things. Antiseptic Eye. Do I like Green Day? Not really. I feel like they were way overplayed when I was growing up, and I just haven't really found a song that I really identify with currently, or really ever growing up, so not really. E-Court Music. Do I believe in ghosts? No. I answered the question before. I don't believe any of that fucking paranormal shit. Nah. Shadow Kitty. Do I like Black Veil Brides? They had a couple of interesting songs when they first came out. They were basically like trying to bring back the hair metal thing from the 80s and do it now, and it was interesting, but it really wasn't, they aren't really for me. Daniel Short, are you excited for Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and 3? Yes. Yes, I have Kingdom Hearts stuff in this region. I have Keyblades. Kingdom Hearts is my shit. I love it. Cannot wait for 2.8, although it's coming out right after I'm moving or while I'm moving to Austin, so I'm gonna have to be delayed to play it, which is really fucking shitty. Damn it. Danny Skalicki, have you ever fantasized about a game character? If so, who dem men? No, I've never really fantasized about video game characters because they're not real. It's kind of weird. Not that it's bad if you do it, it's just not for me. Cyan Titus, if I could only one food for the rest of my life, what would it be? I'm gonna go with chicken, because chicken's pretty good, gives you a lot of protein, some decent nutrients, or maybe some sort of superfood that has all of my nutrients for me. Honestly, if I had to not eat anything tasty ever again and just eat like a pill that gave me all my nutrients and things every day, I'd do that because it's way easier than like, oh, I need to go eat that and that and that. And it's just like, just give me the pill, fuck it, whatever. I don't need to eat tasty things. I can do like super great smelling candles instead, and that will satiate my needs. Is that a word? Satiate? Probably. Randisk, I don't want to continue on the music questions, but do you listen to State Champs? I listened to their recent album. I think they're a little too poppy for me, but they had a couple songs that I was like, yeah, I can jam to this. But nothing that stuck out, and I was like, yes, I want to need to listen to this band more often. The Sun's Illusion. Have I ever listened to the band Mother Mother? I have not. I'll have to put them on my list of things to check out, because you guys have recommended quite a few bands I need to check out. Clumsy Dinosaur Gaming asks if I could ever get a signed picture of me, which is kind of strange, but if you meet me at a gaming convention and you bring a photo of me, I guess I could sign it. When I go to gaming conventions, I actually have cards now that say, I'm at Ritz, and all I got is this lousy card. And I sign the back of it. I've signed shirts. I've signed an Xbox once. It's pretty cool. I like signing things, makes me feel special, but I don't think there's enough of a need for me to go out and get like photos of me and then sign them and sell them or give them out to people because it's kind of niche. I'll think about it maybe if I get to be a larger entertainer, broadcaster, YouTuber, whatever you want to call us. I'm still kind of small. So, Jimception, you got me obsessed with Blink-182. Are you proud of yourself? Yes, and I'm, however, disappointed that it took you so long to get obsessed with Blink-182. That is your own problem. Chino Productions, if you were to dye your hair again, what color would it be? Probably teal or purple. I like those colors, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to dye my hair again unless it's like for a milestone, because the upkeep for it was such a pain in the ass, and it just made me have so much more dandruff. Not a fan of that. Also, I like my hair currently, even though I'm like, I don't put gel in it sometimes, and it's weird. Like, I didn't do my hair before this because I'm dumb, and now I feel weird, but whatever. Chino Productions also asked, was I in drama class in high school? I was in drama class in middle school. I took it freshman year of high school, and I took it part of freshman year of high school and part of sophomore year of high school. It just got too serious for me, and just more like the theory of acting and all these other things. And I'm like, acting's fun. I don't want to, like, you're making it already a job in a class where I'm learning about it, and that's less fun. I just like doing plays and learning about things and kind of getting the experience by doing, instead of, reading about the theory of acting and how you want to pronounce the certain line and how you want to enunciate things that change the meaning. That wasn't really for me. That wasn't how I liked drama. But I did like drama before. I was in a bunch of musicals growing up. I think I did a TMITuesday about that, because there was a lot of them. Gojiro, do I listen to reggae? No. Shadow Cove, what is the weirdest thing you've seen? I'm gonna go with the time when the cops pulled over a car underneath my window at my old apartment in downtown San Francisco, and it was like a bunch of cop cars with shotguns and assault rifles out and pistols, and they're all pointing it at this fucking car down there, and apparently they had like fake passports and wigs and shit. It was apparently like this giant bust they'd been trying to do for years or something, from what I heard when I was listening to them opening the window, and then I told them thank you for whatever. I was like, thank you for working like the day before Christmas, and they waved back and then went back on their merry ways. I should probably tell that story in a long form when I can actually remember the details more perfectly and be enunciative. It's really hard. Fun fact, I have a giant fucking kink in my neck and I can't turn my head very far, so when I'm moving my head while talking, it's not my favorite. XCTS is there a music festival you want to go to in the future? Probably Reading or Leeds. I don't know the full name of them, but there's a lot of bands I'd like to go see at those. Otherwise, I've been to Warped Tour a bunch of times, and I've also been to the Monster Energy Tour, or whatever, Mayhem Festival, Rockstar Mayhem Festival, that was the one. I went to the very first year of that, and that was a super cool concert. But I don't really pay attention to those, like, big music festival things, because I don't want to have to miss bands and stuff. I'd like to just kind of see them when they're closer to me, and it's less of a trek. After Riding Hood, if I could bring any game to real life, which would it be, and what would I do? I'm gonna go with Kingdom Hearts, as long as I can be one of the protagonists and wield the Keyblade and kill some shit. That'd be awesome. Otherwise, any other thing I could think of is gonna be really dark, and like Portal, that'd be really fun. Oh wait, like the whole world is dead. Fuck. You know, that kind of thing. Everything's dark. I don't play like fun video games. Maybe Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon. The Bravo Taco asked, what academic class was I best or worst at? I was really good at English and history, and I was really bad at math. I used to be good at math, then I became bad at math. I used to be bad at history, and then I became good at history. Kind of just changes depending on the actual specific class. The Bravo Taco also asked how the Westworld finale was. 10 out of 10, really great. If you guys haven't watched it and you can watch really adult shows, I guess, like Game of Thrones. If you're allowed to watch Game of Thrones, you might want to check out Westworld. Westworld's fucking awesome. It's really good. No spoilers, just check it out. It's 10 episodes, definitely worth the time investment. I'm excited to see where season 2 goes. And our final question comes from Auto Rocket. He says, am I planning on doing more live streaming on Twitch after I eventually move? Yes, as soon as I move, I'm going to try to get a streaming schedule going, and probably a bit regular with my recording schedules and stuff, and just try to get everything neatly put together so I have a more, so people know when I'm going to put out content regularly besides my videos every day at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Plug. Otherwise, it's kind of just in flux until I move, because I'm only really here for 6 weeks before I have to pack everything up and figure out the moving thing, and that's going to be really stressful, and I don't want to add that extra level of stress on me already, because I'm already freaking out quite a bit. Anyways, friendos, that's going to do it for this week's TMI Tuesday. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, and comment down below for your questions for next week's TMI Tuesday video. As always, friendos, my name is Ritz. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
So one time, there was a gassy Mexican, and he was trying to kill his friends. But he sucked and couldn't find any of them.
He's right.
I don't like it so much anymore.
He's right. Couldn't find us.
Okay, big boy. You go sit up there like a big monkey down on Trump.
What?